What's up, good people? I hope you are doing extremely well. Today I was having a bit of a hard time kind of figuring out what I wanted to talk about or how I wanted to frame the conversation for today, for this video. On my other channels that I have, they're a little bit easier to kind of, come up with topics for because they're very niche specific. But on this channel, I tend to try to be a little bit more open and a little more kind of unpretentious in what we're talking about, if that makes sense. But it was a little hard today because I was thinking about a specific thing, or I had a specific title that I wanted to talk about. And then, as I started to talk about it, I really couldn't formulate the ideas in the way that I wanted to kind of really speak to what I wanted to speak to. So I decided to just talk about what was really on my heart and was really on my mind. So, and that is, how do we kind of move through the space that we're in when we can't kind of formulate the ideas that we want to and really, project what we're trying to project. How do we move through that space and, get to the other side of that? And I think, starting out, one of the hard things is that, specifically with YouTube too, is that, it's very, if you want to grow on YouTube, it's very niche specific. And this is not going to be a how to do anything on YouTube type video. But I think, for this video, I wanted to talk about it in terms of YouTube, because that's kind of what's happening right now with me as I'm talking about it. I think a lot of times us as content creators, we get into a space of really wanting to talk about specific things, but because we are beholden to the algorithm and the way that we have to put out content and kind of stay on topic so that our channels can grow, we get to this point where the conversation that we want to have may be a little stifled. And that's one of the reasons why I started a few other channels a while back, so that I can have like specific conversations about specific things and have those things kind of grow on their own. But I wanted to keep this channel really pure to what it is, those conversations about health, wealth, and freedom. So, sometimes it gets a little hard for me to, kind of come up with topics and put those topics inside of a specific framework. And again, I also wanted to make sure that I'm always expressing myself in the truest form that I feel at the time. And I know if you've kind of rocked with me for a while, you see that, I do a lot of different things from, cinematic type videos to talking head videos, as we're doing right now, to, inspirational and motivational type videos. I've kind of dabbled in a lot of different things because, I feel those specific things at the time. And I never want those things to kind of hinder what the core message is and the core thing that I want to do, which is help other people. At the core of this channel, I always want it to be about, helping others and helping others kind of realize their dreams or their goals. And, I try to consistently do that, even if I'm changing up the way that I'm doing it. So, just today, it was real tough for me to kind of, pinpoint how I wanted to say what I wanted to say. And I just wanted to talk to you guys about that. I really wanted to have an honest talk about that, because I think it does happen. And one of the things I do realize about this specific channel of mine is that a lot of the audience are other content creators. So, and that was, purposely done because I did build a lot of the relationships on this channel with other content creators. And you guys have rocked with me for a long period of time. So I really appreciate that. And I always want to stay true to, the core of why I created this channel, which was to help other people and help, other people kind of think about what they're doing and frame what they're doing in a way that's going to help them to grow. So really to help you to grow is what this channel is all about. And you guys help me as well. Like I watch most of the content creators that, are on this channel specifically. I watch your content and I enjoy your content. I try to make sure that, as I grew this channel, most of the people that, I kind of have rocked with were things that I really were interested in and really, value. So, if you see me on your channels a lot, it's because I really do value your content and I really do have a genuine appreciation and love for what you're doing. So just having said that, I think, with me right now, I am very focused on the evolution of what I'm doing here on this channel, even more specifically than my other channels that I mentioned, which are, growing because they are more niche specific. Those channels grow a lot faster because, I'm just talking about one specific thing. But this channel for me is more of a passion project. So I want to make sure that I am kind of sticking to the things that I care about. So if you see me kind of bounce between things that way, that is the reason. And I never really talk about it because it's just something that I've done innately on this channel. But I think, sometimes people do need kind of an explanation, and, I feel compelled to have that talk with you guys right now. That, I really want you to, continue to enjoy the content that I put out on this channel. And I also want to, kind of sharing the feedback of that. If you guys want me to do something, specific that I haven't done, or more of something that you have seen on this channel, please do let me know. I do value that. I do value your feedback. I value the time that we have together here, kind of, creating this world of content, cross-pollinating content that we are creating, specifically around like helping others. I love that. I love the energy that we share in that regard. So, never feel like you are stuck in what you're doing. You can always pivot and, use your channel and your voice to say what you want to say. That's really important here on the platform. Say what you want to say and never feel like you are pigeonholed into one thing. You can always start other channels to, grow at other things if those things you're interested in. But, really make sure that you are keeping something for yourself, something that is pure for you, whether that be one channel that you just talk about, whatever you want to talk about, keep those things alive. And I hope this is helpful to someone, and we'll see you in the next one.